What does it actually mean to be sorry? Yesterday, I talked about not handling something well with Izzy, and I think normally I would have just moved on and let it pass. Told myself it's not that big of a deal, but this time I didn't want to do that. And if I'm honest, apologizing doesn't always feel natural. There's just something in me that wants to hold on to the idea of being right, or at least not admit that I was wrong. Just ask my mom. She knows. She's dealt with it for years, poor woman. But while apologizing to Izzy, I made sure I got down on her level. I hugged her and I told her I was sorry. And she didn't even realize probably what was happening. She just kind of received it and moved on. Granted, she's 2 years old, but there was something about that moment that stuck with me because it made me realize I grew up with a dad who was really good at this. He was kind and patient and quick to apologize. And I don't think I realized how much that shaped me until now, because the more I walk with God, the more I'm starting to see that same pattern. And 1 John 1:9 states, "If we confess our sins, he who is faithful and just will forgive us our sins and cleanse us from all unrighteousness." And that's how God responds to us, not by holding it over us, but with grace and forgiveness. And if that's how he leads, then maybe it should be a part of how I lead my kids and my family, letting them see that same humility in me, not just in what I say, but in how I own my mistakes. It shows them that mistakes aren't the end of the story, that we can be honest about where we fall short and still move forward. And maybe part of what I'm doing now is continuing something that was already modeled for me. The question is, am I willing to keep showing that to my kids?